Alright, so these two... I could probably get Drift to sit near the front of these ones. It doesn't seem like it, but I probably could. And I'm going to take it out of my Pokeball, too. Wait, can't I do that? Oh, I probably can't do it here because no one's following me, of course. That triggered a cutscene. Yeah. I wish he was holding the red chain, I'll admit. They kind of need to do that. They needed to do that. Actually, how is this going to play? That is so cool. That is very cool. I'm loving it. Wow, this is actually cool. I kind of like, there's a nice symmetry where it's like a fake triangle there, right? And then, I can't take Mars seriously. Look how cute she is! Jupiter at least looks serious, but Mars is just cute! Oh, that's so good. Alright, let's beat this guy. Let's beat these two up. I kind of like, go Drift. Alright, so... I don't know that Drift is actually very helpful against this pair. And by don't know if, I mean I know for a fact it's not helpful against this pair. So we're gonna go with, we're gonna go back to Scrub and use Night Slash. We get healed after this, which is actually super helpful. Because I know I'm probably going to need it against Cyrus. I think Night Slash is physical. Ah, you bugger. And that is Double Battle's teamwork, baby. Oh god, this is going to take time. Double Battle Hail. Did not think about that at all. That is going to take a lot more time than I want to admit. Well, let's just do what we can. The Reflect and Light Screen will wear off eventually. I don't think Bronzor, unlike my previous playthrough, Bronzors are not evil. Fire types are incredibly scarce in this game. If you don't pick Infernape, you have a choice of Ponyta. At least that's what I remember. I don't remember seeing another fire type the whole game. I'm sure there is another one, but I don't remember it. I mean, we ran across Houndoom, which is kind of cool. I want a Houndour though. I should catch that though at some point soon. Getting a Houndour in the underground, but I won't go there just yet. I need to know what to get for my last Pokemon though. I haven't decided a final Pokemon, which is going to end up being gonna bite me in the butt a little bit because I haven't picked the last one, and we're not taking Dialga. I want to use a different Pokemon, something I don't use a lot. Like, most of these are sort of, aside from the Infernape, because, hey, everyone voted for it, so I picked Piplup, and I'm not going to not pick Piplup. I'm not going to not pick Piplup, pick Chimchar, sorry, when everyone voted for it. So we're definitely going ahead with that one. Not changing our starter out, obviously, therefore. I like Drapion, it's proven to be really powerful. Golduck, awesome. Altaria, amazing. So, Snova is probably going to stay. I don't see any reason not to use a Bomber Snow, like, there's literally nothing stopping me. But, who should our last team member be? I'm not super worried about coverage. It feels like this team of 5 actually covers a decent amount of stuff. You know, we've got sort of the important ones. We might need something that... See, we've got something that combats water. What else is electricity good against? Flying? We don't have anything rock related, so... But, like, the unfortunate part is, it's like, the stuff that I can get can't evolve. So, like, I would have... Like, the rock types that I can get, I don't want. Unless I go hunting for a fossil, which will take a bit too much time, I'm not going to do on stream. I did try for a little while. Like, when we played around in the underground way, way back. That animation, I never noticed that Perugly has just a double tail. That is a thing. Should I swap for something else? Hang on. I mean, Blaze is already high enough level now. Let's just fight with what we got. Let's go for it. Give it a Perugly. Perugly's kind of the more dangerous one to me right now. I'm going to swap straight for the other one, for Altaria. I think we need Pillow to be Pillow. Unfortunately, we missed too. We missed our attack. Them having citrus berries is actually a bit of a pain. I probably should do something like that. Grab some citrus berries from around the place and you know, actually use them. Okay, that's good. We don't have the screens in the way anymore. Let's go for... No, you. We can use Hyper Voice, at least hit them both. It's probably a better move anyway. Not really what I wanted to do, but Scrappy-On, I'm kind of liking it. But I didn't want to get that. I didn't want to take a dig from the Perugly. I do like they've kept the essence of the music really well. It's like the music was obviously more 8-bit. Like I say more 8-bit, like 16-bit maybe in Diamond and Pearl. This is pretty modernized, but also keeps a fair bit of the feel. I quite like it. All right, and that was really cool. Is that close combat? This is why people like Star Raptor. Man, just that like, this is when they started doing some random coverage on certain Pokemon. And I say random, like for Star Raptor, it did make point because that was the whole point of its sort of super speed and super power kind of stuff. But yeah, like I had no idea it was just that powerful. Love it, you know. Absolutely love it. So, like, true story, I've only slept for about... Like, we're about an hour in again. But true story, I've only slept for about 2 hours at most. I kind of have purposely done this, and I've got a lot of caffeine that I'm going to consume. And I say a lot. G Fuel, not sponsored. And the drinks, the idea, I don't know, I've got some food in me, got some energy, and I just want to finish this and hopefully sleep through the night. Because that'll solve everything, you know? Yeah. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna check one thing. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do this while here. I just have this brain. I've just had this brain thing sort of hit me in the head, where I'm like, hang on. If that ends up being a thing, I might be kind of screwed if they don't. Can I view it? Just trying to track my request to pull out of classes. I basically don't want them to say to me that I can't do what I... Process student file. I think that was the last one. 4 months ago, yeah. I think it'll count. The one I'm doing now will count as of created 5 hours ago. It'll say it was created today. You should receive a copy. Yeah, so it's all been done on today. But no one's actually viewed it. They're probably going to deal with it another day. Alright, let's just leave that as it is, otherwise I'm going to go insane. And I don't like going insane. But I have to pull out. Like, I have to pull out a class. I have to not do what I've, you know, unfortunately have to not do it this semester. One, I'm trying to build this stuff, and it's going to be cool. Yeah, but I have to do it. I need to be able to work when needed, and I've just been having such a hard time keeping up. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Cyrus. I like how we do nothing, by the way. All we do is fight 2 trainers, and then Dialga is freed by the legendaries. It's nothing to do with us. This is epic. Look at that expression change! That was adorable. I like it. See, it makes so much more sense seeing it with this cutscene, because the red chain... And then, yeah. Hello, friend. His expressions are so good on the chibi face. Oh, I actually feel menaced by this little chibi. Love it. I do. I love it. Alright, let's do this. I want to kill... If I can, I want to kill his Honchkrow, but... I want to knock out his Honchkrow, but there is a high chance that his Control will obviously knock us out with that. Well, that happened. That was way too fast. Damn, son. That was way too fast. Alright, well, I got the hail out. And it's going to buff it. And I might have to revive it. I'm going to go with our resident dragon. And I'm going to then just straight up revive Snova, because it's very relevant to have it alive. Oh my gosh. Moonblast should be enough to get rid of it, I think. So this is where we're at. Moonblast should be good enough to... Nice. The music hit at the perfect time then. Nice. Nice. Can't wait till it's just all one screen, by the way. Like, or one setup where it's not hard to look at screens for doing stuff. Like, look, screen over there. Camera on that side. How do I beat you, Gyarados? Probably Dragon Pulse, more powerful than Moonblast. Because of the stab. It's the only real reason. But it does do the job. Oh, yes! Avoided the attack! Honchkrow did a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. Nice. Alright, so Pillow's gonna go down. You hung on because of me. It's both annoying and it's really awesome. Like, I'd like to get rid of that feature a little bit. Not in the sense of like, oh, I want to, you know, I want my Pokemon to hate me or that kind of side of it. More on the sense of like, come on, I appreciate that you toughed it out, but I have an expectation of what the game's gonna do, and it's not keep my Pokemon alive. Like, the whole point is it's meant to destroy me. Pillow is at perfectly high enough levels, so Scrub and Drift is the one that's like trailing behind. So Drift kind of needs the experience if I can get it to, like if I can give it, I can get it done, you know? There are definitely some sounds missing, aren't there? I wonder if I should close it and restart it. Like, I might do exactly that in a minute. Bug Bite's actually perfect, isn't it? Well, I don't have my... So what defeats this fighting, eh? Yeah, let's see if Drapion can take a hit. We go second anyway, so... Ouch, that was big, actually. If it digs again, though, I can heal. And Bug Bite can... it's a few turns. We ate the Choppleberry. Please don't tell me that'll confuse us. Ha! That's awesome. Alright, well, we can heal up and do the same thing. I have an idea. It's cheesy, but it'll work. After it attacks, use another healing potion, it starts to dig again, then I attack. And I do the heal dig swap. The heal attack swap. As long as it goes for a dig again, strategy is flawless. It's really not, though. To be fair, it's not flawless. But it did do what I expected it to do. Whoops. And Bug Bite. Is this his last Pokemon as well? I can't remember. Just gonna look in a second to see. Nice, good Bug Bite. No, he's got 2 more. So same thing. Heal. We get hit by a dig. He gets taken out by a Bug Bite. I don't remember his last Pokemon. I remember him having this Weevil. It's good music for Cyrus, actually. Alright, we'll kill Weevil. It is Weavile. I've just remembered that it is a concept of Weasel and Vile. Vile Weasel. So, Vile is the correct term. Weavile. Man, Pillow is so close to a level, and I just let it stay painted. Nah. Aside from Trick Room, I don't know much about what, Oh yes, I do have some perfect stuff for, Crobat, eh? So, I feel like I'm okay defeating a Crobat overall. Do kind of want to knock it out relatively quickly, though. It's not possible? Oh, Cyrus, my friend. It's very possible. No! Drapion! It's fine. Let's send out Marsh and just use a Zen Headbutt. I don't know if Cyrus is going to heal. I don't think so. I don't remember him having potions in other battles, so it's kind of a difficult thing to work out. Let's see how we go. There we go. Dunzo. Hey, boss. Cheers to good health. Nice. What shines the brightest? No, Cyrus, you won't. You can try, but you won't. Okay, the wait there was a little long, but nothing crazy. I just was, hang on, where are they going? Or why aren't they going? Okay, at least they don't force me into the battle, because I was actually going to sit there and get really annoyed if they forced me. I want to make sure to revive them purely for the experience, because we're basically not going to do anything weird against Dialga. We're just throwing a Master Ball and going nuts. Did that just force me to walk back to the center and up? Ooh. That was a cool intro. Let's do it. It's a cool background too. Nice. Excuse me. Alright, let's do it. I think there's this random universal, like, fun exploding thing in the background. It's quite cool. Yes, that was really good. Couple of levels. We get a Dialga, which is not staying in the party. I just tried to win a game with the Dialga, and it didn't work. Yes, I knew you would evolve. Aha. And hey, check this out. We just have to get rid of... Hey, Abomasnow. Ah, not you. Bloop. Down it goes a little bit. And perfect. Ah, love it. And I can learn Wood Hammer. Ice... Oh, yes. Hell yeah. I didn't know you actually learned Ice Punch. That is perfect because you are definitely physical. So we'll give it an Icy Wind. But it learns Wood Hammer at some point in the next level or two. Very soon on. Dialga looks sexy. No, because I'm not playing with it. There's a couple of points where I've noticed that it feels like a glitch in the Matrix when you're doing it. Like when you see that hut. Anyway, here's what it is. No one has the right to take away anyone's world. Truer words were never spoken, Rowan. I'm about to do something that probably won't work. Are you going to take me to this entrance? No, you're not. Awesome. Awesome. That worked out really well for us. Alright, what's over here? I don't actually know. Also, what's the fastest route? I think from here. Let's get that key, hey. I love that a wild Staraptor just goes, I'm coming to fly ya. I wonder how they managed to achieve this feat of craziness. I think it's great. I like that, like, it's a cool explanation and it gives a reason for these Pokemon to sort of appear and do stuff. Very love it. Very much love it. Oh yeah, I was going to put a different Pokemon out behind me. And for the fun of it... And I've just realized I haven't healed. Abomasnow's a little small. I'm going to go heal because I did forget. And I'm going to go buy some more healing items because I did forget. No, actually. I forgot that I had one on. There's a few things that need to happen. Heal, buy healing items. So that is good. Oh yeah, Dialga's still in my party. Whoops. Well, let's and like, I understand, like, very much. Especially because level-wise, it's on par with, like, my high-level Pokemon. It kind of should be the next one to go in. Dialga's done enough for me. I need to pick a Pokemon that I want to play with next. And I think what I might do, I know I said I wasn't going to go in the underground, but maybe I should go to the underground with, oh, it's a fisherman or something. Maybe I should go to the underground with, in Sunyshore or something, and hope for some sort of lake biome or something. Okay. I don't need many at the moment, just a few to have around. I've got enough Pokeballs, I think. Perfection. And 120 is good. I still have Moo Moo Milk. It's kind of enough. 20's fine. And we want full heals because they're just much better. And max repels. Let's get 30. And I still have hardly made a dent in my money. And that is why I don't worry too much about money in these games anymore. I don't even worry about the amulet coin anymore. Let's do it. Alright. So, we're going to do rock climb and find that last thing, the last item. Maybe I will go for like a Houndour or something. Like, I like the idea of one. Although I do have a Dark type and a Fire type already, which is like my whole sole reasoning for not going for one before. For not going for another Pokemon before, which was Tropius again. Because I already have the typings. Alright, there is a special thing that's down here, but takes a little bit of time to do. Because you have to watch through all these animations. Here, come on. Out the way, buddy. Up, and... Rare candy! I love that that's there. It's very handy to have. Yeah, come on, come on. Down we go. Up. Okay, so up here, there's a spot to rock climb. I find this puzzle a little bit tedious, if I'm being really honest with everyone. Because it really hides all of the places that you're supposed to go, unless you're standing at very specific angles. And even then, you might not assume that that is meant to be rock climbed. Like, am I in the right spot here? Did not know there was a rock climb wall there. It's click and hope. It's not a very puzzly puzzle. It's much more of a trick puzzle. It's a trickster's puzzle, right? And then we have to come back through it, and again. I mean, Drift, you evolved. I'm pretty happy with it. So that's not the key? Okay. Where did she drop her key then? I thought that was the key. I thought that was the whole point of that challenge. Nope, okay. Apparently it is not the point of that challenge. Some random TM. So where's her key? I honestly thought that was the key. A little bit disappointed, to be honest. Well, let's just get going, eh? We don't have to know what's going on here, there, and everywhere. Wait. Is there anything up here? By which I mean... there has to be something up here. Of course, it's on the other side, but I'm like, there has to be something here. Might skip through a bunch of trainers if we can avoid them. I still kind of am in love with the overworld. Only a kid. Hey. I just fought the Lord of Time. I ain't just some kid. I mean, you can treat me that way, but you shouldn't. I ain't just some kid. Definitely much stronger than that. Super Punch. Ice Punch, even. We'll be able to take care of that. So who's going to be my... I said I want a Drapion as my lead in the Electric Gym, but there's no one that's really specifically jumping out at me. Maybe I need that ground-type Pokemon. I know I've been resisting it, but maybe I need it. Like, maybe I don't get a choice in the matter. I'm gonna have to look. It is good. Let's see if Razor... No, Ice Punch is going to be Ice type. Both physical attacks. Unless we crit, that wasn't going to do much. It using Bulk Up does actually annoy me, though. I should be able to knock it out now, though. And maybe I should deal with Bulk Up at some point, too. It's possibly going to be a very useful move. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. That's annoying. Perfect. Crit hit. And away goes the Machoke. Machoke. You aren't a scaredy cat. You're just jumping at a 10-year-old. You're a freak. It's not as cool, but you are. Alright, cut down here. Bloop and bloop. Carbos. Okay, it's not really a particularly insanely good item. Abomasnow, you're in my way. Thanks, buddy. Dodging as many battles as possible, I think. That was actually unintentional, but crap. We'll get away with it. I want to see if there's a ground move I've got. I don't actually know if I have any. I picked up many, if any, ground moves. So, in terms of TMs, so if we've got something like Earthquake, or more likely something like, you know, Dig or Stomping Tantrum or something like that, then we'll try and use it. Even a not so good Pokemon will be fine. I think we're pretty good on levels. Like, we're going to hit the level 50 before Victory Road kind of mark. In fact, we have hit level 50 with Blaze. It's probably likely that we're going to be pretty strong coming into the Elite Four. Nuts! You turned just before I got away. Now it's fine. We'll see what comes of it. So all that's left is to... You have a Mantike? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cute as balls. And I want one, like right now I want one. But they don't give good experience. The one complaint that I think one of many complaints I have about this game. They emphasize baby Pokemon a lot. So much so that my usual argument is having a baby Pokemon this late in the game, it's unacceptable. But this is when they introduce you to Mantike. Right here, and you find it in the ocean just past here. Which is where it lives. But everyone has a Mantike. So they don't give good experience. So it's not worth fighting them. Anyway. Yeah, I knew it was there, don't worry. So they haven't changed the gym puzzles, and I just have to solve this one, so I actually kind of have it in my head what to do. It's a nice, interesting one, I think, this one. And Feebas, at least, is a useful bass, unlike Magic Carp, which is a terrible carp. Let's Razor Leaf. I think Razor Leaf is fine. We'll just keep doing that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about Faulkner. I just need to figure out, like, a ground move. So essentially, as backup, I think most of his Pokemon will go down to whoever I've got. And, like, focusing on Drift... Ooh, X-Scissor. that better than Bug Bite? It is. Done. Replaced. Perfect Pokemon. Scrub is just proving to be perfect. Having that type coverage, having that type of attack, I'm pretty happy with what it can do. Ice Punch is probably the right way. So again, this is the same as fighting that police officer. But it could knock me out if I'm not careful. Super effective? No, really? Oh wow, we're screwed. I think we might win in this hit. No, we won't. And so we're probably going to knock out. If we live, I'll revive it and let the hail knock it out. That's what I promise. It's second to last Pokemon. Nuts. I think there's one more Pokemon. We'll just knock out whatever's there. Because it's so close to level 40, though. I can't not revive it. Let's go with Scrub, still at the second lowest level. Like, getting the Pokemon to be really even has proven to be a bit difficult. If I'm being honest. Thank you. Recovered from fainting. We're going to swap to Altaria. Only because Altaria is part flying. Blaze has actually been really handy to have, but I have to admit, it's compared to the others, because it's so useful in majority of the gyms through the middle section. I kind of need it to, like, it overtakes everything level-wise. Thankfully, it does start. It's in the medium slow group, so it does start to even out about now. But man, I would like to finish that off. Finish off using that. Is indeed. So let's Moonblast, and I think that will be that. Good attacks on Altaria. Good. Really? Huh. That's Gastrodon for you. Just strong. What are we going to do with this? Let's find out, eh? Let's just swap. We'll use Razor Leaf. It'll do. Not happy about that, though. It's a lot stronger than I thought it would be. But once again, the defensive Pokemon, they always give me trouble. And that's why I like using them myself. I know that they can withstand a hit or two. Depends on how you build them. Can they dish it back is always the question. And there's enough Pokemon out there that can. Fun! I'm hoping we don't hit ourselves. Okay, good. I think we win then, because it's just knock it out, away we go. Alright. Perfection and a half. Let's get moving. Oh, 3 level ups. Pillow and Blaze. Pretty good. Nice attack, good speed. I'm pretty happy with everyone that's on the team right now. Got good stats, got good power. And Drifloon loves to stand in my way. So yeah, it's handy. Alright. And this is... I forget his name. What is your name? No masking the aura of seriousness. Flint. That's right. And you are, I believe, a fire type. About the city gym leader. Lost his enthusiasm. So bored. The blackout helped. Give him a battle that's so hot. I'm counting on you, Hotshot. I'm like, you're a fire type leader. You're a fire type trainer. You say Hotshot a lot. Literally what goes on in my head when I heard that. He's got to be a fire type user. It's the only thing that makes any sense to me. Alright, I'm going to check my TMs as soon as we've finished. And let's go, hey? Let's see if we get Earthquake from anyone and can teach it. I don't think we can, but I'm just a little hopeful. So grass not cut. Electric, fighting, normal, dark. So far, nothing. Nope, nothing. Nothing ground. That's really kind of annoying. Alright then, well then. That's the marketplace or something. Yeah, it wasn't here, it was just down there. And then this is the... I like that it's just the elevator now. That is Volkner, though. Hey, Volkner. Hey, Volty. I actually like that. Like, I don't like that they don't give enough story. Like, they give you just enough story, right, for this guy. I would prefer if we knew what was going on. Is there anything you give me? Alright. Not happening. So there's nothing really here. I like the elevator, though. What kind of lighthouse has an elevator? Only the coolest ones. That is the controlled way, but running into walls is truly annoying. Right. I am fumbling my controller today. And we have had our caffeinated beverage. Perfection. Oh, that looks sexy. Right. I don't know why. I thought there was a trainer on the left there. Maybe I'm... right there, I mean. I don't think you can walk away from him. I was going to try to, but then I'm like, what the hell. I kind of messed that up. Bum, ba-da-bum. Alright, let's do it. Snow warning is going to be a bit annoying, but I think I have to go with it, like, just with what it is. Once again, Ice Punch is just a stronger move. Stop using Dig. Oh, Daria. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'm thinking Dragon Pulse, because it used Dig. Like, and to be fair, I just sent this out against an electric type. Probably not the best move, but kind of had no choice. Dragon Pulse will be fine. Spark might paralyze me. I'm hoping it doesn't. Look at that clockwork in the background. I've only just noticed it. How pretty. That's a sick background. I kind of think that this puzzle, it fits Electric Gym, but like I said, I think the Steel Gym one is very electric. Very electrically focused. Definitely worth it. Worth a look. Alright. 2, 3. Leaves us there. We're gonna skip what we can, of course. Yeah, gotta skip those animations and things. Gotta try and learn this. Looking very hard. Alright, who should I use? Who is the last Pokemon gonna be? I like that I can actually attack you. I wonder if they're gonna do It's like, no, they've said they're going to do the whole Sinnoh Dex, right? So they're not actively looking at making new Pokemon forms or anything. Nice. We got a 10% hail, 10% free chance, and then it didn't matter at all because it got knocked out by hail. Of course, it was used when it didn't matter. Ah, well, it's fine. Alright, well, what if we do this? So, connects here. Nuts. They really do force you to fight every trainer in this gym. I don't think there's a single one you can skip from memory. And for some reason, I'm like, oh yeah, you can skip this one, but then I remembered how they force you to walk through the whole thing. I may go with Blaze anyway, just for the sake of it. Now that I'm looking at them, so I just throw my Blaze in the front. Let's kill all these things and go nuts. Maybe I should catch a Shinx and go with it. I wanted to play with one. Like, the fact that I got rid of it was only because of Rivalry. It didn't have Intimidate, my one. It had Rivalry. As long as it's got Intimidate, I'm fine with them. Rivalry? Terrible, terrible ability. Like, 50% of the opponents you're up against, you are not strong with. I don't want that. Nobody wants that. Double strength against some, half against others? No. Like, not unless it's type-based and advantage-based, you know? If it's just gender-based, you're not actively considering that with Pokemon a lot of the time. Unless you're thinking of attract strats, nuts. Maybe a Abomasnow isn't as great as I've been thinking, but don't get me wrong, I love it. Let's go with Scrub. Scrub. Maybe I should just leave with, maybe I should just leave with Infernape. It will probably get the game done faster. I don't know if that's what I want, though. I am enjoying playing with other Pokemon. Always a fun thing to do. I'm thinking about it. Because it might be the easiest way to go, and it does help me learn some stuff about the whole thing. I guess let's see. So I'm trying to think of what I should, you know, oh, I did see an ad for something I haven't seen yet. Or rather, someone was talking about a movie that I haven't seen yet, that I'm like, I really want to see that. I have now officially forgotten what it is. No! That reaction time. Like, I'm like, I haven't seen that either. I need to go see it. Now I've forgotten what it is. I know I want to go see Eternals, but there was a movie that I think was actually out a while ago. Because we were all in lockdown in Australia, we didn't have the ability to go and see it. So yeah, I'm trying to think if there's... think of what the movie was, because I'm really interested in it. I just haven't gotten a chance to see it. Don't like paralysis. I'm taking the headphones off. It's so restrictive because I don't like. I mean, you guys. I don't know if you can see this. Look at the pads. They're flat. The pads are gone. They're just gone. Like, I need to get new pads, and if I can do that, then I will feel comfortable wearing headphones for long periods of time again. The audio may not be delayed now, but it's still better to have them off than on. That's better. I do feel a bit better wearing it like that too. Let's see now. Now, I've been really thinking about, like, I know I talk about my stream setup or what I'm planning on doing a lot, but I've been really thinking about whether I want to retire the King Bee or not. Because it is a condenser mic and you can hear everything in the room. Like, people... Okay, I saw some what I will tell you is terrible advice, but I tell you it's terrible advice for me. But most people, this would be accurate advice. I have what's known as a condenser microphone. It picks up everything because it's not physical based. It's not based on the physical movement of the diaphragm. It's based on the electrical current produced by the physical movement of the diaphragm. When it's electrically charged, like gold plate or something like that. So, you don't need to know the details, but my condenser mic picks up everything. And so they actually say, don't put noise suppression on your mic. And I'm like, excuse me? You are 100% putting noise compression on a condenser mic. I would not survive without that, because you would hear that fan directly at like the same volume as the music. Fan that you guys don't see, but this is all on me. You would hear my housemate walking down the hallway or talking down the hallway, because condensers pick up everything. And we don't like that, not in audio. So you use it because it's actually a really good thing. But I'm gonna swap you out because my gosh, that stupid thing annoys me. I don't want to go for Marsh, it's gonna die. Let's go for Scrub. I think there's another 3 trainers that we have to fight. So we should get through this pretty well, and then I'll swap to Infernape at the last trainer, I think. Specifically to make sure that we can beat. We can beat it pretty easily. We can beat Volkner pretty easily. We've had a faint or two recently, but nothing crazy. I mean, I think if I actually added up, like, this is one thing that makes Nuzlocke so interesting to me. If you can prevent your Pokemon from fainting too much, you're pretty good. Like, I think that's the skill that I'm trying to learn. Is it's not so much that I'm Nuzlocking for Nuzlocke's sake, but because by the time you get to the point where you can start preventing your Pokemon from fainting through various means, you're getting pretty good at reading situations in Pokemon and what they mean, and how to essentially how to make the most of it, you know? So, like, how to make the most of any situation, and how to be cautious and careful in battle, and come up with alternative strategies. Now, I can actually walk past you, and I think I can... Why? I didn't even have to go past them. That was what made it worse, and I realized it when I was on the other side, and I'm like, well, they've turned around, I'll go around. Damn it. I haven't paid attention to the guitarist yet. Like, I know we've battled one already, but I love it. The kissing of the Pokeball, the tongue, and the throwing. He actually looks like a rocker. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of the Def Leppard guy. The Def Leppard guy. What's his name? The dude. The lead singer of Def Leppard is who he reminds me of. Like, that guy, I think he can play guitar, but I don't think he does play guitar. I think it's mostly the guy, the other two. This gym is going to be all about the paralysis, and I am not for it. I might chuck Pecha Berry on Infernape. Drift is not really catching up, which is kind of the biggest problem that we've got here. No. You suck. Okay, so that's that one. Then it turns around and we're able to get down here. And we fight this person. Ah, I forgot to heal the paralysis, didn't I? You've got 2. That's a bit of a shame. I'll just heal up then. And actually, we'll go to Drapion, because Drapion can use Night Slash and probably be pretty good at this. Snow Warning is good, but it's also problematic. Something I really have to deal with soon is the fact that it's not the best move to have around. Yeah, someone challenged me. I think it was we went to raid Flip Essence the other day, and as a side note, you know, as always, I strongly suggest you check out these people. Flip Essence is pretty awesome. He actually said something, because I was saying, I'm having a goodbye to Pokemon Sword and Shield, and he goes, why is everyone saying that? Like, it's not going to disappear. We're going to have it around again. Like, yeah, for the next month, we're going to be playing bdsp, but like Sword and Shield is still a good game to jump in and out of, you know. I'm like, yeah, that's true actually, and it was a bit of a challenge for me to think that way. And what I started to think about is the fact that, yeah, like we need to cut, like the language that we've been using, everyone's been saying like a goodbye. What we need to do is say send off. Because we're not sending it away forever, we're just sending it off. And for a little while, like we're temporarily giving ourselves a breather because there's a brand new game that we need to be playing for a little while, you know? Like, I think it's going to become a Twitch habit very soon. I say Twitch habit, like people are going to be always going under the, like they did with Sword and Shield. Any game that you're playing, Sword and Shield. It is it is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That's the category you're streaming under, because it's going to be the most searched for. I think it was similar with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Nice. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Woodhammer, baby. I think I do want Ingrain, and I think I basically get rid of Razor Leaf, and we kind of just deal with what we got. Blizzard is also probably going to be a good move because of the base power more than my stats. Marsh I haven't used in a while, but it is proven to be helpful against the types that it's useful against, so I'm not getting rid of it. Let us just use more paralysis heals. We are screwed, I think, in this gym. I know it won't. It does it a lot quicker than the older games, so I'm not used to it doing stuff this quick. It's actually really nice to have a nice, quick animation for things and be like, oh yeah, it's healed, it's done. You don't have to think about it anymore. Okay, so the old style... Oh wow, I did notice it, but like I didn't realize. I thought pressing B didn't work when you use the D-pad, but they've made the old style buttons that you can use the D-pad to go and walk around and hold B to run. That is handy. That might be everything I need to figure out how to do the movement properly in this game, because it is still square based. Even if you can move around very freely, it is still, the movement of that is still square based, and the designs, excuse me, good hiccups, are still square based. So, did you just hold on? That's okay, it's gonna die from the hail. And would you stop using Thunder Wave? These Pokemon, my man. These Pokemon. I don't even know if that's what the music is up to, because obviously the headphones are off. Woodhammer's fine, super effective. See, that's what I want. I want Bulldoze. If we had Bulldoze, we'd probably fight this gym very easily. Very, very easily. Alright, so... So, what do we do here? It's like warm and cold at the same time in here. Like, I need to cool down a little bit, but I'm also very warm. It's certainly something I need to deal with. Because it's like, the computers are running, and it's getting very hot. Like, a bunch of electronics are running in a closed room with lights on. Come to think of it, that light isn't on. That's fine. It doesn't look half bad with shadow. Actually, that is a little light trick for people. Like, I know technically we're broadcasting, right? And so broadcast lighting is very different to stage lighting. But if you will, I think it's called Macandalus lighting. But Macandalus very specifically has a color, which is not what I'm aiming for here. Okay, so that's that. Heal from paralysis 59th time. And Moo Milk us, and we'll probably buy hyper potions sort of from here on out, / max potions. Because we just need a little bit more. And we fought everyone in the gym in the end, even the 2 that we could skip. Oops. Happens. It happens. It is what it is. I need to plug my phone in. It can't move. Alright, we should be able to knock out Steelix with... I think we need to swap to Blaze. go with close combat and just knock it straight out of the woods. Once again, by the way, electric gym, not ground steel gym. There's a steel gym elsewhere. And I know, I've heard, it took me a long time, and it was only because of, someone said something at some point today about how the Elite Four members all have both their typing and Pokemon that are strong against their typing, and that's what made them an interesting set of trainers. I agree, that is actually what makes it an interesting set of trainers. But if you are type specialist, I don't want to fight, you know, I want to fight you using your type. I can fully accept things like, I love the way it was done in Galar, where in Galar, it was like, basically every Pokemon you fought had a secondary type. Basically, not always, but like when you were fighting in most of the gyms past Gym 3, sorry, there was secondary typings generally to everything. Opal is notorious for it. Poison and Fairy, Steel and Fairy, like the two weaknesses of Fairy negated, basically, by those two choices. And then a Pure Fairy, and then a Togekiss Fairy, like a very bulky Fairy flying. No, it's not, but it is okay to lose Flower Up Punch, Power Up Punch for Acrobatics. Acrobatics is super handy. We already have advantage over Grass. What else is Flying useful over? Fighting, so Acrobatics is a good move. I don't think we need Perish Song. Let's get rid of Dragon Breath for now, just in case I get stuck in a scenario where I need Perish Song. You never know. Perish Song is only useful against the very last Pokemon of the battle, because your opponent always knows to switch out. Nice. And see, that was the best time to learn Acrobatics. Nice. All right. I know it's already at a high level, but we'll keep Blaze at the top. We'll put Blaze to the top. Basically, fight and beat Volkner with Blaze, just so we don't have any troubles. I don't want to have any trouble against it right now. I mean, I think this has gone on a fair bit longer than I expected it to. Not in a bad way, just I kind of expected it to be a lot faster this playthrough. Like, I thought I might be 8 hours, because I know it off. I won't say off the top of my head, but I know it compared to what I did last time. And, yeah, it hasn't been that way. We are basically now, so what did I do, 10 hours? So we're at hour number 12 now. We've basically done 12 hours of gameplay. So yeah. Hi, Volkner. Oh, he looks so sad. Like, he looks too cocky in his big sprite. Like, this is where it's actually, like, it fits to have the chibi sprite for him particularly. I like how some things are expressed properly in a different... Like, I couldn't believe how menacing Cyrus was as chibi. But, like... Yeah, like, Cyrus is menacing regardless. But, like, I couldn't believe how non-threatening Commander Mars felt with chibi form. It was just really funny to me. Like, really funny. Nicely done, Blaze. So I want to find out what a lot of that means. I'm pretty sure it's mostly just that they like you, right? And I know that's exactly what it is. It's just extra text, so it is a bit of a pain. But when they like you, it does help to obviously get extra damage off, that kind of stuff. I think it does increase your crit chance, and I know it essentially gives you fake sturdy, like occasional sturdy, like I don't know what the chances are. And it can also critical hits land more often. It will, you know, hold on from poison damage instead of dying. Like, it'll do a lot of crazy stuff that it wouldn't do otherwise. And like, it can go over the top the more it likes you. I liked it in Let's Go. It actually was a tactic, like a chance-based tactic, but it was still a tactic when I was playing against a Pokemon, the Victory Bell Master Trainer. Are you serious? Alright, fine. We will... To be honest, I want to keep him out, because realistically... Yeah, let's just heal and see how we go. I won't be crazy. Let's use a proper max heal if I've got one. Max potion there. Go all the way up to 153. I was saying about... If that comes through, that'll be hilarious. I don't know what he's yelling about, but my housemate yelled out, "Oh, come on." Poor guy. I feel like he's... So I haven't had a chance to play with him, and neither has another one of his friends, or our mutual friends. Very good. Dodging it increases your evasiveness too. I don't know what it is. Victory Bell, right. I actually had to rely on it to beat the Victory Bell Master Trainer. I was something like 10 levels higher. I got every candy that I could and fed it to my Victory Bell, and I just could not come up with a strategy that didn't rely on luck and chance. I just couldn't. I tried everything. I went to get TMs and tried to fight certain Pokemon and did certain things, and it just did not work. He is screaming. Poor guy. I think he's playing Halo Infinite. Either that or playing The Witcher. He's been nearly into The Witcher, but Halo Infinite multiplayer came out, and so he might be really dead set into it at the moment. I think it dropped like a day early or something, so the whole game is out. Maybe? I don't remember. I have not played it because I haven't had the time and I haven't had the ability to download that kind of stuff. My defenses are now non-existent, so I don't know whether we can actually beat this guy. We're going to try acrobatics. Yep, perfect. We outspeed. It'd be kind of nice if acrobatics can outspeed, would raise your speed, but I don't think it does. I know it doubles its power if you're not holding anything. That's the whole idea of acrobatics. I think we're about to lose Infernape, but it's not really a big issue. We're well over leveled here for Infernape, so it doesn't matter if Infernape pass. Oh, that's right, defense is down. I was like, that was way too much, but I forgot that we use close combat a lot. Nothing really crazy against any of these. Maybe Drift just goes in and finishes it off. I feel like we're like I haven't looked at the levels of the gym leader's Pokemon. Are we above his Pokemon in levels? Feels like we are. No, we're not. Like, we have a lot of Pokemon that are, but we ourselves are not specifically over-leveled. Like, Drift isn't over-leveled. If I was more even in level in general, I think that might be something to talk about, but at this point I don't think it's worth mentioning. Alright. Alright, that is perfect, I think. Last Pokemon, which I think is Luxray. I kind of like that. This is something that they don't explore that I do like. They should have explored the idea that Volkner is just that good, that he is really hard to defeat. Like, we don't just give him a battle that's crazy, like super crazy, like the one that we end up giving him. But we should have been able to fight him and have like lose, and it be like, all right then, I give up my post. Here's the new gym leader, beat them. Like, I feel like that would have been a more interesting Pokemon trainer to have. I think Scrub's got to handle it, and if he can't, then I'll revive Infernape. But I think Scrub can handle this okay. Do I want to try Stally strats? Why the hell not? Let's use Toxic. For having 75 accuracy, it always feels like your opponent's Iron Tails hit, doesn't it? It's really cool. Alright, Poison, yeah. And we'll try and use Cross Poison now to sort of just keep going. I think that's the best idea. Hail buffets us. Toxic damage goes off. There's a lot of stuff that happens in between time, but there's going to be basically a lot of damage happening to it, not from me, so it's going to die eventually. Yeah, okay. I might just give Altaria a try. And try to... I think we'll outspeed, so try and Moonblast it, I guess. Maybe we try Marsh. We're not going to outspeed, but maybe we can just get some damage off. If not, it's a stall. We'll heal on Altaria. Actually, I'm going to... Seriously, he is yelling and swearing, and I've done the same thing before, so I know I'm not being mean about it at all. But it's just really funny. He's very much having a bad time down there. I don't know what he's playing, but that was damage, alright. Alright, let's chuck Infernape out. Who cares? Hail's done, but Toxic should damage it a lot. I don't think he's got full restores. Don't know for a fact, but don't think. Citrus Berry, I think. but 3 more rounds of poison if my rough calculations are correct. But let's try Blaze. I definitely haven't designed the seal for Blaze properly. There's definitely a lot that I could do a lot better, but I just like that there's a blast of blue flame with some smoke coming out the top. It looks very cool. Yes, we lived. Very happy about that. I feel as if... Shocking you didn't see it coming. I did. So it's going to do double that damage. So what if we... Acrobatics might be very effective. No, I'm going to use close combat. If he heals... Oh, well, never mind. He's dead. We did it, eh? I'm pretty happy with that. We got the last gym badge. We lost a lot of our Pokemon in the scrum, but I think this worked out pretty well. Volcano has been defeated, and... I like that smile. Look at that smile. He just looks really epic there. With the lightning crackling in the gears. The most fun you've had a battle in how long? Okay, now I have found out that you can still polish these for sure. It definitely says you can polish them somewhere. So I want to check, and side note, badge. We have a beacon badge. So I want to see if we can polish them in a second. TM57s. Perfect. Perfect.